again, everyone. And for those of us joining via the live stream, we just want to say hello to everyone who's coming via the live stream. Welcome to this incredible party where we are here to support the Photographic Center Northwest. And would all of you in this room, could you wave to the camera over there, to the people who are joining us? Perfect. And if you are joining us on the live stream, just remember, you want to be logged in and registered to Greater Giving. That is where you will be able to try and outbid the people in this room who will be trying to outbid you. So if you are joining via the live stream, now is the moment to grab something delicious to eat and drink. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're logged in and registered. We will begin in just a few short minutes. Welcome. Good evening again, everyone. I would like to once again officially welcome you to the 2022 Photographic Center Northwest Annual Gala Golden Hour. Welcome. Okay, I am awarding a strong B+ for that reaction. However, I have no doubt that with a little bit of extra credit, you might be able to increase your grade. I would like to officially welcome you to the 2022 Photographic Center Northwest Gala Golden Hour. Welcome! That is definitely an A+. I now get to invite someone to the stage. And if I could invite you to look in this direction, because this person not only does this person practice drone photography, they are also currently learning the skill of ice climbing, which I believe would be a great fit with the drone photography. Some really, really cool images could come out of that. But also, we are so excited to invite this person to the stage because since 2018, she has been so kind as to serve on the board of PCNW. Would you please welcome our board chair, Erica Nessholm, to the stage. Give her a huge round of applause.
Thank you. That was quite the introduction. Welcome. So happy to have you all here tonight celebrating PCNW, and especially nice to be back in person again after all these years. And a special thank you to all of our sponsors, Graham Baba, Hodemacher Pfeiffer, Jones Lang LaSalle, Glazers, Vibrant Cities, Washington Gastroenterology, and all of our in-kind sponsors who have made this such a nice event, and all of our donating artists. We appreciate you all so much for contributing to this event tonight. Thank you. I started taking classes at PCNW 7 years ago, and I immediately found a place of inspiration and a very supportive community. And that kept me coming back for class after class after class, and it's just been such a joy to be part of this, this organization. I found in PCNW the creative home that I didn't even know that I was looking for, and I'm so glad that I did. It's an honor to be part of this organization and to be here tonight with all of you. I want to send out a special thank you to Terry and the rest of the PCNW staff for making this such a great event tonight. And again, thank you for being here to celebrate PCNW.
Can we have one more round of applause for Erica? And can we also have a round of applause for all of our board members who are here this evening? Would you give the board a huge, huge round of applause? Thank you, board members. So we have a little live auction, and I want to say one more thank you. I just want to echo what Erica said, which is the artists who have donated to our silent and live auctions tonight, some of whom are here in the room with us tonight. Would you give all of the donating artists a huge, huge, huge round of applause? We could not do this without world-class photographers and artists supporting the Photographic Center Northwest. So, I will say one other word about our live auction. there are some pieces in the live auction that we are offering subject to a reserve price because we cannot send home world-class art with you for too little. I'm sorry, we just can't. So I may start the bidding below the reserve price, and then we will most likely go right past it, and I won't even let you know. But if we have not yet met the reserve, I will tell you that we cannot send home a piece of world-class art with you for too little, and then we get to keep it and find somebody to sell it to who is ready for that piece to be in their house. Make sense? Sound good? Sound fair? Fair to artists, yes, who have donated. So again, would you give all of the artists a huge round of applause? Thank you. And again, a reminder that for those of you joining via our live stream, you get to bid via your mobile device. I can see your bids right here, which means you will be able to outbid these people if they let you, which is unlikely, but you can give it a shot. Just because it has been a couple years since we have gathered in person, would you just prove that you remember how it works? And could I ask all of you to raise your bid cards at the same time? Could we have every single bid card in the air? Every single bid card. And if you want, wave them over at that camera just to prove to the people in the live stream that they're up against a lot of cards. And would you give them a yell at the live stream one more time? Tell them you're ready to support. Perfect. Okay, you've got it. That's how it works. Okay, we're going to start with our first live auction item. And I do hope that you had a chance to go and visit the live auction, but I also have good news, which is the live auction is coming to visit us. So item number 1. Emeralds number 2, 2019 by Jessica Cantlin. And Jessica, I believe, is here with us this evening. Jessica, would you wave? Do you mind? Would you give Jessica Cantlin a huge round of applause? Thank you, Jessica. Emeralds number 2 was shot in the remote Lenquois Maranhenses National Park. And I will ask for better pronunciation later, Jessica. I hope that wasn't too bad. I don't speak Portuguese very well. It is a protected area on Brazil's North Atlantic coast, which is a fragile coastal environment. The area features coastal sand dunes and freshwater lagoons that are ever-changing and unfortunately may eventually fall victim to climate change. There is still time to change our world. I'm just saying. I have not given up all hope. If you would like Emeralds number 2, 2019 by Jessica Cantlin, here is your opportunity, and I'm sure you can see it's right there. And remember, at home, I'm watching. So here we go. If you would like this beautiful piece, would you start us off at $500 to go? We love to have 500. Yes, 500 is bid. Would you go 750? We got 750. Would you go 1,000? I got 750 once, 750 twice, 750, 1,000. Would you go 1,250? We got 1,000 now. Looking at 1,250. 1,000 once, 1,000 twice, 1,000, 1,250. Would you go 1,500? We got 1,250 once, 1,250 twice, 1,500. Would you go? And I've got 1,500. Would you go 1,750? We've got 1,500 once, 1,500 twice, 1,750. You want to go 2,000? We got 1,750. Looking for 2,000. 1,750 once, 2,000. We've got 2,000 now, 2,250. We've got 2,000 once, 2,000 twice, 2,000. There's a lot of conversation happening. Last chance at 2,250. And sold for $2,000. 301. Congratulations. Erica, I believe, is the owner of this beautiful piece. Congratulations, Erica. Nicely, nicely done. All right, we're going to go on to item number 2. Item number 2 Sunset Over the Pacific, Big Sur, California, 2020 by Chris Graves. This image is from the series Privileged Mediocrity, which examines systemic unfairness in the United States. Graves creates artwork that deal with societal problems and aims to use art as a means to inform people about cultural issues. And this is me editorializing, but it seems somehow quite perfect for Golden Hour. California, 2020, seen here from Chris Graves. Here is your chance. Start us off at $100 to go. We got 100, would you go 2? I got 200, you want to go 3? I got 300 now, would you go 400? We got 300 once, 300 twice, 300, would you go 400? We've got 300 at 4. Wait, you don't have to bid yourself up. That's very kind of you. I've got 300, would you go 4? We got 300 once, 300 twice, 300 for item number 2 at 400, and oh, you're going to be so sad when you think about this late. 400! We got 400, would you go 5? We've got 400 once. 500 is bid, would you go 600? We got 500 once, 500, 600, would you go 7? We got 600, we love to have 700. 600 once, 600 twice, 600 last chance at 700. Very last chance, and sold for $600. Congratulations. Bid number is 264. Would you give 264 a big round of applause? Thank you. Congratulations. Item number 3. We're going to let it come through carefully. Neil Young, 1967. By Ginny Delaccio. This is after a successful exhibition of her work at the Tacoma Art Museum. She went on to document such bands as the Sonics, The Who, Mitch Ryder, and Neil Young. Over time, this imagery became iconic, and PCNW hosted a solo show of Ginny's work in 2011. This is definitely not just for fans of Neil Young's music. Well, it is also for fans, for everyone. So, if you would like, from Ginny Delaccio, Neil Young, 1967, here's your chance. Start us off at $500 to go. We got 500 now, 750. Would you go 1,000? Would you go 1,250? 1,250. Would you go 1,500? We got 1,500. Would you go 1,750? We got 1,500 once, 1,500 twice, 1,500 at 1,750. We've got 1,500 once, 1,500 twice, 1,750. Would you go 2,000? We got 1,750. We love to have 2,000. 1,750. Looking at 2,000. 1,750 once, 1,750 twice, 1,750. You want to go 1,850? I can sense a lot of sadness over here. I'm just trying to give them an opportunity to be very happy. I've got 1,750, last chance at 1,850, and sold for 1,750. 338. Congratulations. Nicely, nicely done. Well done. Next up is item number 4. Show Singus Wall, 2021 by Daniel Carrillo. And I believe Daniel is also here with us tonight. Daniel, Where are you? Would you wave? Would you give Daniel Carrillo? Thank you, Daniel. Carrillo specializes in antique photographic processes and astrophotography. I mean, to be honest, when I saw this, I thought that can't be a photo. It looks like a painting. To capture this photograph, he uses a dedicated monographic camera and filters that are tuned to 3 specific gases, and then those 3 channels are assigned to red, green, and blue. He usually takes around 100 5-minute photos for each color channel and then layers them to create the final photograph. Wow. From Daniel Carrillo. And I will say that we already have somebody. Jennifer, I see that you want to start the bidding at home. I see you, Jennifer. No problem. Jennifer is starting the bidding at $300 via our live stream. Who wants to go 4? I got 400 now, 500 now, 600. Would you go 7? I got 600, and yes, I got 700. Would you go 8? I got 700 once. 800 is bid, Jennifer, if you want. I got 900. Would you go 1,000? We got 900 once. 1,000. Would you go at 1,100? We got 1,000 once, 1,000 twice, 1,000, 1,100. Would you go 12? I got 1,100. We love to have 12. 1,100 once, 1,100 twice. Jennifer, it's up to you if you want. I'm just saying. I got 1,100 last chance at 1,200. Very last chance at 1,200 once. Twice. Jennifer, I'm watching you right down here. That's the only way I can see if you bid. I'm just saying, Jennifer, I'm looking at you, but I want to give you a time to push the button. All right. 1,100 once, 1,100 twice, 1,100 last chance, and sold for $1,100. Congratulations. May I see that card one more time? It is bidder number. Somebody wanted at 1,100. 268 was so excited that he definitely tore his card in half. That's great. Don't worry, you can bid with your hands next time. We appreciate it. And Jennifer, I just want to say thank you for showing people that they can bid from home and be successful. So if you want to make a bid at home, remember, you can do it. We are moving on. Item number 5. The Valley. From the series Double Life, 2006 by Kelly Connell. This is another large-scale color photograph, and it may at first glance appear to document the lives of 2 women in relationship. Actually, these images are digitally created monographs of the same model, Kiba Jacobson, seen doubled as she plays both characters in each scenario. Connell is a 2022 Guggenheim Fellow, and her project, Oh Man, in collaboration with Natalie Crick, will be exhibited in Rewriting Art History at PCNW this fall. Would you give Kelly Connell a big round of applause? So if you would like The Valley 2006, here is your chance. From Kelly Connell. Start us off at $500 to go. We've got 500. Would you go 750? We've got 500 once, 500 twice, 500. We'd love to have 750. 750. Would you go 1,000? 1,000. Would you go 1,250? I got 1,000 once, 1,000 twice, 1,000. Would you go at 1,250? I've got 1,000. Remember, an exhibition is coming up at PCNW. 1,250. Would you go 1,500? We got 1,250. We got 1,500. We've got 1,250 once, 1,250 twice. 1,250, we love 1,500. Nicely done. We've got 1,500. You want to go 1,750? I got 1,500 once, 1,500 twice, 1,500 at 1,750 for the Valley. He's thinking about it. He's looking very judiciously. I just want to give him all the time he needs. 1,500 once, 1,500 twice, 1,500 and sold for 1,500. Congratulations. Can I see your card, sir, one more time? It is 212. Would you give 212 a big round of applause? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, item number 6. Item number 6, and I really hope you got to check this out very, very close, because when you get up close, you just realize all the detail. Empty Court, Bering Sea, 2018, by Keely Yuyan. Yuyan illuminates the stories of the Arctic and human communities connected to the land. Informed by ancestry that is both East Asian indigenous and Chinese American, he explores the human relationship to the natural world from different cultural perspectives. He's an award-winning contributor to National Geographic magazine and travels around the world 300 days out of the year. This is Empty Court, Bering Sea, 2018. It's quite stunning. If you would like to make a bid, either at home or anywhere else, start us off at $500 to go. We've got 500. Would you go 750? 750. Would you go 1,000? I got 750. 1,000. Would you go 1,250? We got 1,000 once. 1,250. Would you go 1,500? 1,500. You want to go 1,750? I got 1,750. Would you go 2,000? You want to go 2,250? We got 2,000 once. 2,250. Would you go 2,500? We got 2,250 once. 2,250 twice. 2,500. Would you go 2,750? 2,750. 3,000. Would you go 3,250? I got 3,000 once, 3,000 twice, 3,000. 3,250. Would you go 3,500? We got 3,250 once, 3,250 twice, 3,500. Would you go 3,600? I got 35 once, 35 twice, 3,500. Last chance. I will open doesn't have to be her, although could be, at 3,600. Once, twice, and sold for 3,500. 274. Nicely, nicely done. Congratulations. Whew. Item number 7. Underwater, 2011, by Erica Schultz. Erica, are you close by? Where are you? Would you give Erica a huge round of applause? Thank you, Erica. We really appreciate it. I will say, photographers and artists who have agreed and come to support PCNW, I know that your art is one where you sort of are usually not in the foreground, but so we really appreciate you coming and being willing to take a little bit of our admiration and recognition. So thank you, Erica. We really appreciate it. Erica Schultz has been working as a visual journalist in the field for more than 15 years. She's collaborated with International Women's Media Foundation and Pulitzer Foundation on a series of immersive stories exploring asylum, deportation, and women's human rights in Mexico while working for the Seattle Times. The project Disappearing Daughters, which interweaves poetry, reporting, photography, and film, earned a National News and Documentary Emmy in 2021 for Erica Schultz. and an online journalism award for feature reporting as well. Would you give Erica one more big round of applause? Wow. If you would like to take home Underwater 2011. Wow. The word buoyant comes to mind. Start us off at $100 to go. We've got 100 now, 200 now, 300 now, 400. Would you go 500, 600, 700, 800, 900? Would you go 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300? Would you go 14? We got 1,300 once, 1,300 twice, 1,400, 1,500. You want to go 16? I got 1,500 looking at 1,600. Would you go 1,700? Would you go 1,800? Would you go 1,900? 1,900. 2,000. Would you go 2,100? Would you go 22? We got 21 once, 21 twice, 2,200. Would you go 23? We got 22 once, 22 twice, 2,300. Would you go 24? We got 23 once, 23 twice. 2,400. Would you go 2,500? 2,400. 2,500. We've got 2,500. You want to go 2,600? 2,500. 2,600 is bid. Would you go 27? We got 26 once, 26 twice, 2,700. Would you go 28? 2,700 at 28. 2,800. Would you go 29? We got 2,800. Look at 2,900. Would you go one more time? 29 once. 3,000. We've got 3,000. You want to go 3,100? 3,000 once. 3,100. We've got 3,100. You want to go 32? 3,200. Would you go 33? 32 once. 32 twice. 32 last chance at 3,300. Would you go 3,400? I got 3,300. You want to go 34? 33 once and 3,400. Would you go 35? We got 34 once. 3,500. Would you go 36? 3,500 once, 3,500 twice, 3,500 at 3,600 is bid. We got 3,600. You want to go 37? 36 once, 36 twice, 36 and thank you, by the way, for helping us get her $3,600. Sold for 3,600. 304. Whoa. We're going to go on to item number 8. Item number 8 is Self-Portrait, Cuzco Studio, 1928 by Martin Chambi. And Chambi was one of the first major indigenous Latin American photographers. And in Cuzco, Peru, he took to the streets with his camera, capturing the stunning landscapes, ancient and colonial architecture, and the diversity of people. Over the course of 3 decades, Martin covered nearly every inch of the region, stopping only when he felt that the magic of the place had worn off, when even Machu Picchu, which was discovered in 1911, was already attracting travelers from abroad. If you would like Self-Portrait, Cuzco Studios, 1928 by Martin Chambi, I can tell you that Rafael Soldi has already decided to start the bidding. Rafael, we see you. So here we go. He's in the live stream watching, but he's bidding right here in my screen. So here we go. If you would like Self-Portrait, start us off? Well, Raphael, you're starting us off at $1,000. Would you go $1,250? $1,250 is bid. Would you go $1,500? I got $1,250 once, $1,250 twice, $1,250. We love $1,500. Would you go $1,750? Would you go $2,000? We got $1,750. Would you go $2,000? I got $1,750 once, $1,750 twice, $1,750 at $2,000. And if you'd like to make a bid from the live stream, I'm giving you an opportunity. $2,000, Raphael. $2,000 is bid. Would you go $2,250? I got $2,000 once, $2,000 twice, $2,000. You want to go? Raphael, I see you. You're in the lead. Nicely done. If you would like to go at $2,250, raise your card at $2,500 is bid. We got $2,500. Would you go $2,750? We got $2,500 once, $2,500 twice, $2,500 via the live stream. You can go at $2,750. I got $25 last chance at $3,000. We got $3,000. Would you go $3,250? I got $3,000 once, $3,000 twice, $3,000. Now, here, this is maybe what is happening. I just want you to know. If you are at home, it is possible that you have put an auto bid into Greater Giving to make Greater Giving bid against people on your behalf. Someone is trying to outbid Raphael, but his auto bid keeps beating that person. So, Raphael is at $3,500. Nicely done. If you are the person who is trying to outbid Raphael, keep going, because you haven't found the top of Raphael's auto bid yet. That's what's happening. Raphael, you're in the lead at $3,500. If anybody else wants to bid $3,750 here in the room or at home, you are able to do so. $3,500 once, $3,500 twice, $3,500. Is someone else trying to find the top? I'm giving you a chance, whoever you are, to push the button and see if you can find the top of Raphael's auto bid. You may have almost found it. I'm just telling you, this is how the computer works. Here we go. Once, twice, last chance, and sold! Raphael, congratulations. Would you give Raphael a big round of applause? Wave at that camera. Wave at that camera over there to Raphael. Congratulations. Thank you. All right, we are, okay, I'm telling you, those of you who are via the live stream, it can happen for you just like that. We are going to go to item number 9. Simmering 2022 by Jenny Hansen Dawes. Jenny Hansen Dawes is, I believe, here with us this evening. Would you give a big round of applause for Jenny? Thank you for being here, Jenny. This piece is part of her work in abstract chemograms. The image is cameraless and was created using a combination of darkroom and chromoscedasic chemicals. Much of her work revels in alternative processes, and she is entering her thesis year of the certificate program at PCNW. I do want to just translate that last sentence that I just said for you. She's entering her thesis year at PCNW. Translation: you might be able to afford her work tonight, but in a couple months or years, it might be harder. So I'm just, in case you're thinking about the future and wanting something, this is a good moment to make a bid. And it looks like people at home are feeling the same way, because I see you. So if you would like to make a bid on Simmering from Jenny Hansen Dawes. The bidding has already begun, so I'm going to start it down here. It is already at $600 to Jennifer at home. $700 is bid. Would you go 8? I got $800 now. $900. Would you go 1,000? 1,000. Would you go to 11? 1,100. Would you go 12? I got 1,100. 12. Jennifer. 1,200 at home. I got 1,200 at Jennifer. Would you go 13? I got 1,200 once. 1,200 twice. 1,300 in the room. Would you go 14? We got 1,300. Would you go 1,400 in the? Whoa. Jennifer is at 14. Would you go 15? I got 14 at Jennifer. Would you go 1,500? I got 1,500. Would you go 16? We got 1,500. You want to go 1,600? I got 1,500. Jennifer, it's you. Would you go 17? We got 1,500 once, 1,500 twice, 1,500 at 16. 1,600. Jennifer, you're at 16. Nicely done. Which means somebody else is trying to outbid you, Jennifer. So keep an eye on your auto bid. We got Jennifer at 1,600. Does anybody want to go 17? 1,700. Would you go 18? We got 1,700 once, 1,700 twice, 1,700 at 1,800. I got 17 once, 17 twice, 1,800. Would you go 19? We got 18 now. Jennifer, if you'd like to go 19, here's your chance. I've got 1,800. Would you like to go 1,900? I got 1,900. Nicely done via our live stream. You want to go 2,000? We got 1,900 once. 2,000. Wait. Hold on, wait. She didn't put her card up yet. You're at 1,900. Would you like to go at 2,000? I got 1,900 once, 1,900 twice, 1,900 at 2,000. We're going to sell it to Jennifer at home at 1,900. I just want to be clear since there's a lot going on. 19 once, 19 twice, 19 and sold for 1,900. Congratulations. Thank you. And thank you for all your help. Very, very well done. This is a brave new way of doing auctions. It does take a moment of pause. We're going on to item number 10. Branding, 1984, by Sam Abel. Sam Abel, National Geographic photographer, defined his career with patience. There is no dull section of a Sam Abel photograph. The frame is layered from front to back with compelling imagery. This can be a very slow process. It can take days, weeks, or in some cases months for the right opportunity to present itself. His photos are considered to be among some of the very best images to have appeared in the esteemed publication. If you would like branding, 1984, here's your chance, and I will tell you that the bidding has already begun. James, you are at $500. Would you like to go $750? $750, would you go $1,000? $1,000, $1,250, $1,500, $1,750, would you go $2,000? I got $1,750 once, $1,750 twice, $2,000, would you go $2,250? We got $2,000 now, looking for $2,250. I got $2,000 once, $2,000 twice, $2,250, would you go $2,500? We got $2,250 once, $2,500. Would you go $2,750? We got $2,500 now, $2,750, $2,500, $2,750. Would you go $3,000? We got $2,750 once, $2,750 twice, $3,000. Would you go $3,250? We got $3,000 now, looking for $3,250, $3,000 once, $3,000 twice, 3250. Would you go 3500? We got 3250 now, 3500. 3250 once, 3250 twice, 3500. I do want you all to know that all three of these bidders are sitting at the same table. I am certain that by dessert they will be friends once more. 3,500, would you go 3,750? 3,750, would you go 4,000? We got 3,750 once, 3,750 twice, 3,750 at 4,000, and there's a lot of conversation. 4,000! We've got 4,000. Would you go 4,250? I got 4,000 once, 4,000 twice. The conversation just shifted to the other side of the table, as you might imagine. I've got 4,000. They're not actually talking across the table. 4,250. 4,250. Would you go 4,500? I got 4,250 once, 4,250 twice, 4,250, and sold for 4,250. Congratulations, there is a handshake. Everybody's happy, mostly. The napkin is unfortunately not. 282. Would you give them a huge round of applause? Thank you. Item 11. Item 11 is Littoral Drift, number 126, Miami Beach, Florida, 2/28/2019, Flow Tide. 2019 by Megan Riepenhoff. Yeah, it's awesome. Entitled Littoral Drift, a geologic term describing the action of wind-driven waves transporting sand and gravel. The series consists of cameraless cyanotypes made in collaboration with the landscape and the ocean. The elements employed in the process, rain, waves, wind, and sediment, leave physical inscriptions through contact with photographic materials. Photochemically, the pieces are never wholly processed. They will continue to slowly respond to the changing environments over time. Yeah, that's real. Let's give Megan Riepenhoff a huge round of applause. And I can tell you that the bidding on Littoral Drift number 126 is already off to a start. Deborah and James have both started bidding, and we are already up to $1,000. Deborah is at 1,000. Does anybody want to go at 1,250? I got 1,250. Would you go 1,500? We got 1,250 once, 1,250 twice, 1,500. Would you go 1,750? I got 1,500. James is at 2,000. Would you go 2,250? 2,250. Would you go 2,500? I got 2,250 now. Looking for 2,500. 2,250 once, 2,500. James, would you go at 2,750? I got 2,500 now at 2,750. 2,500 once, 2,500 twice, 2,500, 2,750. Would you go at 3,000? We got 2,750 now, looking at 3,000. 2,750 once, 2,750, 3,000, 3,250. Would you go 3,500? I got 3,250 now at 3,500. 3,250 once, 3,250 twice, 3,250, 3,500, 3,750. We've got 3,750. Would you go 4,000? I got 3,750 once, 3,750 twice, 3,750 at 4,000. Once, twice, last. James, 4,000, 4,250. We got 4,250. James, you want to go at 4,500? I got 4,250. You want to go at 4,500, James? We got 4,250 once, 4,250 twice, 4,250. Last chance at 4,500. We got 4,500. You want to go 4,750? I got 4,750. Would you go 5,000? We got 4,750. You want to go at 5,000? 4,500. 4,750 once. 4,750 twice. 4,750 at 5,000 once. Twice. Last chance, James, at 5,000. Very last chance. I want to make sure he's not fumbling with his Wi-Fi at home. James, here we go. Once, twice, and sold. 288. Congratulations. Hold on, James, you're at home, right? Thank you so much for helping us get his $4,700. We really appreciate you. All right, here we go. We're going to go on to item number 12. Apex 2022 by Stephen Miller. And Stephen Miller is here with us tonight. Stephen, would you give Stephen a big round of applause? This image is from the series Landloper. Through performance and collaborations rooted in shared queerness, these works subvert outdated myths and extractivist narratives of the desert perpetrated by white photographers. Core to this work is understanding that these American deserts are not neutral spaces. They hold generations of sacred native histories that, like queer narratives, face erasure at the hands of patriarchal and institutional violence. Landloper creates temporary utopias that queer the patriarchal imagination that has come to define the West today. Stephen, thank you for this incredible piece. If you would like, Apex 2022 from Stephen Miller, start us off at $100 to go. We love to have 100. 100 is bid. Would you go 200? Would you go 300? Would you go 400? 500? Would you go 6? I got 500 once, 500 twice, 500 at 600. Would you go 7? I got 600. We love to have 700. I do just have to point out 700 that professional photographers are bidding on this piece. So if you're wondering about whether or not people think it's good, who know what they're talking about. I got 700, would you go 8? I got 700 once, 700 twice, 700, would you go 800, would you go 9? 900, would you go 1,000? We got 900 once, 900 twice, 900, we look for 1,000. I've got 900 now looking for 1,000. 900 once, 900 twice, 1,000. We got 1,000. Would you go at 1,100? I got 1,000 now looking at 1,100. 1,000 once, 1,000 twice, 1,000 at 1,100 and sold for $1,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I see your number one more time? Bidder 241. Congratulations. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Item number 13. I really hope you got to see this up close. Baking biscuits on corn husking day in Stem, North Carolina, 1938, by Marion Post Walcott. And we are so fortunate. Marion Post Walcott's daughter, Linda, is here with us tonight. Would you give Linda a big round of applause? She's right over there. Thank you for this donation, Linda. We really appreciate it. And I have to tell everyone just a little bit about your mom. She was a photographic pioneer on America's ragged economic frontier. Walcott survived illness, bad weather, rattlesnakes, and skepticism about a woman traveling alone in order to fulfill her assignments from the Farm Security Administration. Unique among FSA photographers, Walcott showed the extremes of the country's rich and poor in the late 1930s, its race relations, and the fertile land formed with government assistance, which revealed the benefits of federal subsidies. Wow. If you would like to own not only an incredible photograph, but really a piece of American history, this is baking biscuits. Dollars to go. We got 1,000. Would you go 1,250? 1,250 now. 1,500. Would you go 1,750? 1,750. 2,250 twice. 2,250 at 2,500. I've got 2,250. Would you like to go 2,500? 2,250 once. 2,500. Would you go 2,750? I got 2,500 right here in front from Steve. Do you want to go 2,750? Would you go 23,000? I got 2,750. You want to go 3,000? 2,750 once. 2,750 twice. 2,750. Last chance at 3,000 once, twice, and sold for 2,750. 2, 4, 4. Congratulations. So before we go on with our auction, I get to invite one more person up to the stage. And I have to say, this person has been part of the Photographic Center Northwest this year, celebrating her 10th anniversary as part of the staff at the Photo Center Northwest. Not only I got to learn that trick. Not only has she been steadfast over these last few challenging years, not only does she have an affinity for color analog photography, she somehow managed to hike the 93-mile Wonderland Trail around Mount Rainier this September with her friends, while still, of course, serving as our inimitable executive director. Would you please welcome Terry Novak to the stage? Give her a huge round of applause. Terry, welcome.
Oh my God, no, I think you are. Woo! Best dress. Thank you. Yeah, oh, she's gonna get a shout out. She's gonna get a shout out. I just have to say how much I love this job. It's really amazing. I mean, this is my dream job. And I'm not kidding. Yes, this is my 10th anniversary here. It's flown by, it really has. And 6 months ago, I couldn't even fathom having this many of my friends and colleagues in this room. And now here we are tonight. all gathered here for the first time in 3 years. 3 years. I am simply overwhelmed by the number of familiar and old and new faces in this room tonight. So if this is your first PCNW Gala, can you please raise your hand? All right. That's a decent number of people. It's wonderful to see you all. Thank you so much for being here. I want to call out that we have four tables of alumni tonight and students in the room. We've got another 5 tables of board members and faculty, and we have 20 artists that are in the auction tonight that are in the room. So if you can stand up, artists, stand up so we can give you a hand, because we would not be here tonight. Thank you. Thank you. We are here because of you, always. We really are. My mom even flew in from Chicago to be here tonight. Hi, Mom. The last 2.5 years presented some really big challenges for PCNW in our history. And like many arts organizations, we really wondered what the future held for us. So there were immensely tough moments, but I'm really proud to say that we provided stability for our staff. We maintained our programs. We elevated artists' voices, and we provided a space for community. Beyond that, we pivoted. We added online classes and workshops and artist talks that you could tune in from anywhere. We opened our labs for artists and students at a time when the world was closed. We introduced the Photography as an Agent for Change workshop series, and we met the demand for arts education for every single student who needed a scholarship. And it was a lot. This year, we also celebrated 5 graduates from our certificate program, including Gwen Eminger and Rachel Demi, who are both in the room tonight, as you can probably tell. On top of all of this, though, we've been hard at work planning our future in a really big way. So after 25 years in our humble, yet arguably beautiful 2-story brick building in Capitol Hill, I am really excited to share with you that we are building a new home for PCNW with our partners, Vibrant Cities and Graham Baba, which are both in the room tonight. I'm not joking, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that will allow us to be a sustainable model of equitable and accessible arts education and a regional hub for artists. The new home will also give us the opportunity to reimagine our programs, connect with new communities, and offer comprehensive facilities in ways that we never imagined possible. This long, exciting journey will allow us to pilot new programs in new neighborhoods and partner with local businesses, schools, and community centers. Imagine a mobile darkroom and satellite exhibitions in storefronts. It's exciting. It really is. And this journey very much needs your support. So not just tonight, but in the years to come, imagining and visioning PCNW. We cannot do this without you. So we are here tonight to celebrate our past, to honor the present, and to imagine our future. Thank you. And with your support, we will be here for many generations to come. So thank you so much for believing in our work and for being here tonight.
Originally, it was a darkroom rental business that was aimed towards professional photographers. turned out the people who started gravitating there were the art photographers who had less money, more time, but there still wasn't enough business. And that's when the idea of classes started to evolve. I came to the Photo Center in summer of 1989. Soon after that, I started teaching. I was very impressed with the setup they had at the Photo Center. It was better than the equipment I was using at ICP in New York. The gallery was underneath the monorail on Fifth Avenue. It was a really nice gallery. They treated photographs with respect. In 1999, it had really changed, and for the better. It had gotten accreditation, was established as a nonprofit, and it had moved. It had moved over to the current location.
This is an old 1920s building. There is a lot of character. I mean, if you look at the gallery floor, I think it shows like decades of, wear and tear and tells a story in its own right. I have worked here as long as I have, in part because this place feels like home and the staff feels like family. We are really the resource in Seattle and maybe even in the Pacific Northwest for this art form, and there's something really magical about that. The classes and the workshops, the photographic lab spaces, the public programs and the exhibitions. We are seeing a demand for arts education in ways that we have not ever before, and we've been able to really meet that demand for everybody who wants to connect with our programs. We have seen a lot more diversity in the voices and the students and the artists that are connecting with PCNW. Part of that may be, through our scholarship program. I think the pandemic really changed the way that people looked at, their lives, how they spent their time, what their resources were. So there were many students that came through our scholarship program to PCNW at a time when they really needed it.
A lot of times in the society, you have that period of your life where you are encouraged to be a student and a learner, and then you switch over into being a professional. And one of the things that I missed the most about being in school in earlier parts of my life was that I was constantly surrounded by people that were curious about the world, who were challenging the way that they saw things and they thought about things, and that was an inspiring energy to be around. When we get out of the darkroom, when we slap our prints on the wall over there, and being able to give each other a little pat on the back or help problem solve, I think keeps you jumping back in there to try to work on the next one. I feel invested in being a part of keeping the soul of the city and holding space for community. That's one of the reasons why I not only ended up at PCNW, but find myself leaning into PCNW and the community even more, because I believe it's in the fabric of what they stand for, to hold space. I volunteer at the analog desk, and sometimes I'll be here and I'll just be watching, and someone who I know from here, someone who I know from over there, and I watch them link up, and now they're going and they're planning and they're going to go do a shoot together, or they're supporting each other. And those are the little things that when you hold space, you don't know exactly what's going to happen with it, and then it turns into something exciting.
So you heard about investment, about investing not only in the incredible past of the Photographic Center Northwest, but as we, what did you say, Terry? As we envision an even bigger, brighter future. And that future, as you also just heard, really involves being a place that everyone can come anyone who is interested in making art, making photographs, regardless of their current financial situation. So I am going to ask you right now if you might be able to raise your paddle and support this one place in our whole greater Northwest community that does what we do. If you can support the Photographic Center Northwest and all of the things that we're doing, I'm going to ask you if you can raise your paddle at one or more of the following levels. And as I always do, I am going to tell you what they are first so that you can pick the biggest one that makes you feel uncomfortable. I'm going to ask you if you can help at 10,000, and then at 5,000, then at 2,500, 1,500, 250, $150. And sometimes people ask me, and the answer is yes, you may do all of them if you would like. It's totally fine. You laugh, but I have had people want to do that. So, if you can support the Photo Center Northwest, am I missing something key? I am. Oh, because I'm supposed to invite one more person up on stage. Yeah, are you close by? Are you ready? I got so excited about doing the next part. No, but I want you to, would you please? Think about all the things I just said while we invite. I really wasn't forgetting.
I was ready for you to start doing it.
Okay, great. But they want to hear from you first. Yeah, trust me. So, standing next to me. Here, come on stage, because now, yes. Standing on stage is a educator who currently teaches photography at more than 4 local schools. She is an artist who works with a flatbed scanner in the woods and a runner who loves to sign up for 5Ks just to high-five strangers. Would you please give Melinda Hurst Fry a big round of applause?
It's a lot seeing everybody in one place and dressed so nicely. I'm going to do, up here. It's a lot seeing everybody. It's great. I'm going to put my notes here. Is that okay? They'll slide, yeah? Oh, it's all right. I'll put it here. I'm an educator at 4 schools. I can figure out my notes. Maybe I'm just going to riff it. So it's kind of nerve-wracking being up in front of colleagues and friends and people, artists that I admire. So I'm going to jump into this. So Photographic Center Northwest welcomes us as we are, right? Yes. We can be curious, yes. We can be dedicated, we can be artists, collectors, whoever we are, we're welcomed at Photographic Center Northwest. And that's one of the things that makes it unlike any institution I've ever been associated with. So true. They show up for us. We show up for them. We better. I haven't ever heard them tell me no. Thanks. Anytime I've wanted to do something, they've said yes. Anytime they've wanted me to do something, I do my best to say yes because they are here for us. As our community has changed and needs have changed, as you heard Terry talk about, Photo Center has pivoted. Oh, that word. They've pivoted hard and they've shown up in ways that I was shocked by how quickly they got online, how quickly they kept us sane, how quickly they kept us engaged. So they do this through their programming, obviously, their exhibits, which have been essential, and they're also of critical artists that most institutions in our area don't have. Like Eugene Richards, Julie Blackman, Abe Morrell. Well, when there's a solo. Years ago, a couple years ago, I taught at an institution that closed 3 weeks before the term was over, and it was a debacle. And Photo Center showed up right away. They were there. They were offering help to the students and spaces for us to work and do whatever we needed. We were fortunate in that way. Anyway, a side effect from that whole moment of being online, 2020, we all remember that moment, is that I've been home with my husband a lot. And what that means is I've learned a lot of his industry jargon. And one of the phrases that came up that has stuck with me has been windows and mirrors. And he is not in our industry. And windows and mirrors, and it couldn't feel more appropriate to what we do. So windows, pardon me, let me back up. While we pause a slice of time in what we do as artists, windows and mirrors couldn't feel more appropriate to what we also do, where we provide a window for the viewer. For us artists, we get that, right? We provide a window for the viewer to see our lives, others' lives, talk about ideas and questions, and we also provide mirrors to our experiences or commonalities between us. Photography is important. I don't have to say that to this group, but everyone you know has a camera in their pocket. So that is evidence that what we do is important. To be supported by an organization made up of people from our photographic community. I drool. I love them. I absolutely love them. I do too. I know, man. You and me, Christan. I mean, and everybody here, right? Everybody here. Photo Center Northwest has been a place for me professionally and personally as an artist and an educator, and on lucky occasions for me as a student. I've been honored to have been invited along thesis students' journeys, joys. I've brought gobs of students to the gallery to see and hear from well-known and historic artists, again, like Eugene Richards and more. It is a place where I've brought my children to see work, my mom to meet Eleanor Carucci, but I won the Eleanor Carucci print. My friends to hear talks, and to celebrate Chase the Light. To borrow Saul's words from the video we just were able to see, gorgeous job, Josh, there you are, gorgeous, beautiful. This is what happens in the space that they, Photographic Center Northwest, hold for us. A space that welcomes curiosity, dialogue, craft, relationships, and joy for the medium. Here we go. Photo Center shows up for us, so... We show up for them. Oh, you knew it! We show up for them, absolutely. Thank you.
Would you give Melinda, wait, Melinda, I'm gonna ask you, if you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna invite you, if you would like, to stay on stage, but you don't have to do anything, because this is kind of the best part.
This is where they raise the paddle?
Yeah. So here's the thing. This room, I have a feeling, is about to show you how much they are going to show up for the Photographic Center Northwest. So all you have to do is just smile and like wave back at the people. That's all. Really.
$10,000, I'll wink at ya.
You heard it. For $10,000, Melinda will wink at you. Perfect segue. Is there anyone here who might want a wink and help us with $10,000? If you can do it, not only will we all applaud, but Melinda will wink for you. Does anybody want to blow our minds and help us with a gift of $10,000 to support the Photographic Center Northwest? 301 at $10,000. Thank you. Lots of winking. Would you give them a huge round of applause? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Melinda, I don't know how your other eye works, but maybe for $5,000, like a left wink or something? Yeah, both ways? Okay, great. If you could help us with a gift of $5,000, we would be so, so grateful. 338 at $5,000. 261 at $5,000. Jerry, thank you, thank you, thank you. And 212 at $5,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anybody else? We don't want to miss you. At $5,000, we're so, so grateful. We are already at $37,100. $42,100. Oh my God, I think we're trying to raise $100,000, just in case you're curious. Is there anyone who might be able to help us with a gift of $2,500? If you could do it right now, 219, thank you, thank you. 221, thank you, thank you, thank you. 226, also at $2,500. Would you give those people a huge round of applause? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That takes us almost to $50,000. Is there anyone that, over $50,000. Is there anyone who might be able to help us with a gift of $1,000? 263, thank you. 214, thank you. 309, thank you. 274, thank you. 216, thank you. 277, give those people an amazing round of applause. Thank you. 259, thank you. 313, thank you. 256, thank you. 203, thank you. 201, thank you. 302, thank you. 211, thank you. And 213, all at $1,000. Would you give them a huge round of applause? James. And James is sending us $1,500 via the live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are at $70,000, $70,100. If you can help us with a gift of $500, 317, thank you. 202, thank you. 306, thank you. 278, thank you. 307, Mark, thank you. 331, thank you. 327, thank you. 227, thank you. 246, thank you. 315, thank you. 231, thank you. You can clap for that half of the room. 308, thank you. 341, thank you. 290, thank you. 225, thank you so much. 286, thank you. 271, thank you. And 210, Sam, thank you. And 268, would you give all those people a huge round of applause? Okay, we are at $79,600. If you can help us with a gift of $250, we would be so, so grateful. 320, thank you. 305, thank you. 281, thank you. 239, thank you. 337, thank you. 339, thank you. 325, thank you. 266, thank you. 304, thank you. 265, thank you. 267, thank you. 326, thank you so much. 319, thank you. 296, thank you. Give that half of the room a round of applause. 272, thank you. 276, thank you. 289, thank you. 318, thank you. And 333, thank you. And 294, thank you. And 247, give all those people a big round of applause. Whew. We are at almost $85,000. If you can help us with $100, we would be so, so grateful. At $100, 332, thank you. 234, thank you. 349, thank you. 297, thank you. 232, thank you. 300 and 311, he's double fisting the bid cards. Nicely done. 284, thank you. 321, thank you. 330, thank you. 344, thank you. 347, thank you. 348, thank you. 329, thank you. 207, thank you. 235, thank you. 228, thank you. 242, thank you. 254, thank you. 224, thank you. 262, thank you. And 204, would you give all those people? We are so, so close. $87,000. If you can help us with $50, we would love it. Is there anyone that could help us with a gift of $50? Every donation, 218, thank you, thank you, thank you. 303, thank you. 263, thank you. 338, thank you. 282, thank you. 288, thank you. 305, thank you. 202, thank you. 294, thank you. 306, thank you. 209, thank you. Now wait, this table, are you going again? 338, thank you. 274, thank you. 281, thank you. 309, thank you. 214, thank you. 334, thank you. Is there anybody else that wants to help us? Would you give all those people a round of applause? Okay, our goal, the thermometer, was set at $90,000, which means that we are only 2,120, who's doing the math? $25 away from 90,000. Is there anyone who wants to do any number that is up to or including $2,125? You can do any number you want. Hold your bid card and just tell me what number you want to do. Any part of that, and we will achieve $90,000. Does anyone want to do like 100 or 50? 219 is doing $500. 219, thank you, thank you, thank you. Which means we are 1,620. They're helping with the finance people are here, which is really good. I'm glad I've got them. $1,625. Does anybody want to do any part of 1,625? You can pick any number you want that is up to and including that number. 201 is doing $250. Thank you. Thank you. Mostly so that I can do the math better. We are only $1,375 away. How's my math? Good? Yes? Does anybody want to do any part of that? I feel like we're so close. 261 is willing to save me and do $375. $375, which means we are only $1,000 away from our goal of $90,000. Is there anyone who could help this? Even I can do the math reducing from $1,000. It's really great. Is there anyone that could do any part of $1,000? If 10 of you do 100, 203 will do $100. 263 will do $100. 305 will do $100. 330 at 100. 318 at 100. 211 $100. All these people at 100. 313 thank you. 259 thank you. 258 thank you. 325 thank you. 244 thank you. 270 thank you. And 317. That is 90,000. 264 $90,100. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your incredible generosity. Now, is there anyone that would like to match every gift that was just given? I mean, it's worth asking. You never know. Okay, let me say this. We have four very, very fancy remaining live auction items. So, I am going to go on with our live auction because I know that you are going to want to hear about a couple of these. You've actually already heard about some of the last remaining live auction items. I believe there is also, if you're curious, send an emissary from your table. There are some sweets and caffeinated beverages right over at that table. You are allowed to bring them back to yours. So here we go. We're going to go on to item number 14. This is Anya and Sonia, Black Sea Odessa 2020 by Christina Potabed. And this item is particularly special for a few reasons, one of which is she is a Ukrainian-based photographer, and this image was exhibited at PCNW in May during a 2-week pop-up exhibition and print sale that we held to benefit Ukraine. The show was titled Moina Ridna, which is Ukrainian for my darling. This exhibit showcased work from 19 artists from Ukraine, all of which remain in Ukraine or have been forced out by the ongoing war. And this is the really important part. 50% of the proceeds from the sale of this photograph right now will be donated to Ransom for Ukraine, which provides critical supplies to regions in Ukraine that need it most. So as we know, photography can change the world sometimes. And if you want to help change the world, purchase this piece, and you can do that. So here we go. For Anya and Sonia, Black Sea Odessa by Christina Potabed. Start us off at $100 to go. We love to have 100. 100 is bid now, 200 now, 300. Would you go 4? 400, would you go 5? I've got 400 once, 400 twice, 500, 600, 700. Would you go 8? Remember, half will be shared. 800, would you go 900? 900, would you go 1,000? We got 900 once, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. Would you go 13? We got 1,200 once, 1,200 twice, 1,300. Would you go 1,400? Would you go 15? We got 1,400 at 1,500, 1,400 once, 1,500. Do you want to go 16? I got 1,600. Would you go 17? We got 1,600 once, 1,600 twice, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800. Would you go 19? We got 1,800 at 1,900, 18 once, 1,900, 2,000. Would you go 2,100? I got 2,000 once, 2,000 twice, 2,000, 2,100. Would you go 22? 2,200. Would you go 23? I got 22 once, 22 twice, 22 at 2,300. You want to go 24? I got 2,400. You want to go 25? 24 once, 24 twice, 24, and sold for 2,400. 229. Congratulations. Nicely, nicely done. Item number 15. You heard her name moments ago because she just received her certificate in fine art photography from PCNW. This is Family Secrets 2, 2019 by Gwendolyn Eminger. And would you give Gwen a big round of applause? Thank you, Gwen. Her thesis explored family history and identity. This piece is a loved and neglected photograph of her father, Roger, and has been merged with a photo of her daughter, Daisy, and a projection of her mother, Dee. All three are the same age in this image, with a design in non-linear storytelling. So, her father, her mother, and her child all at the same age in a single image. If you would like to make a bid on Family Secrets 2, $1 million is bid. Oh, sorry. Well, okay, great. Okay, how about this? Would you start us off at $200 to go. We got 200 now, 400, would you go 6? I got 600, would you go 8? I got 600 once, 800, would you go 1,000? We got 1,000, 1,200, would you go 14? I got 1,200 once, 1,200 twice, 1,200, would you like to go 1,400? I've got 1,200 once, 1,200 twice, 1,200 last chance at 1,400 and sold for $1,200. 2, 3, 4. Congratulations. Nicely done. We have only 3 items remaining. Item number, no, 2. Boy, I'm gonna get the math right. Those other ones are silent auction items. Item number 16, Snow Parfait Tree, 2004 by Michael Kenna. Kenna is particularly famous for the intimate scale of his photography and his meticulous personal printing style. His exquisitely handcrafted black and white prints, which he still makes in his dark room, reflect a sense of refinement, respect for history, and thorough originality. He has held over 475 solo exhibitions in 40 countries, and his photographs have been the subject of over 70 monographs. Joe, I see you in the live stream. The bidding has already begun. So start us off at $500 to go. We got 500 now, 12,750. Would you go 1,000? 1,000, 1250. Would you go 1,500? 1,750. Would you go 2,000? We got 1,750 once, 1,750 twice. 2,000. Would you go 2,250? I got 2,000 now, 2,250. We got 2,000 once, 2,000, 2,250. Would you go 2,500? I got 2,250 now at 2,500. 2,250 once, 2,500. Would you go 2,750? 2,750 at 3,000. We got 2,750 now, looking for 3,000. 2,750 once, 2,750 twice, 3,000 at 3,250. 3,000, you want to go 3,250? 3,000 once, 3,000. 3,250. Would you go 3,500? 3,250 once, 3,250 twice, 3,250. 3,500. Would you go 3,750? 3,750. Would you go 4,000? We got 3,750. You want to go 4,000? 3,750 once, 3,750 twice, 3,750 at 4,000. Would you go 4,250? We got 4,000 now, 4,250. 4,250. Would you go 4,500? 4,250 once, 4,250 twice, 4,250 and sold. 302. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our final item of the evening. This is Giraffe, Academy of Sciences, 2005, by Richard Barnes. The image is from Barnes' series Animal Logic, which collects 4 related species of his photographic work that touch on themes relevant to science, history, archaeology, and architecture. Through his lens, sights and objects normally hidden from public view take on a strange beauty. Here we go. For Giraffe, Academy of Sciences, 2005. The bidding has already started because Joe wants to start us off at $750. Who wants to go 1,000, 1,250, 1,500, 1,750, 2,000? Would you go 2,250? I got 2,000 once, 2,000 twice, 2,250, 2,500. Would you go 2,750? I got 2,750. Would you go 3,000? 2,750 once, 3,000. Would you go 3,250? I got 3,250. Would you go 3,500? We got 3,250 once, 3,500. Would you go 3,750? We got 3,500 now at 3,750. 3,500 once, 3,500 twice, $3,500 at $3,750. He's at $3,500. You want to go at $3,750? 35 once, 35 twice, 3,500. Anybody want to go at $3,750? And sold for $3,500. 3,282. Bidder 282. Before we leave this evening, I want to invite back one more time our executive director, Terry Novak. Would you bring back Terry one more time? Just say thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the end of the program, and we've got one little thing. I think we've got the raffle prize here, but I want to say thank you so much for being here. I want to thank the sponsors. I want to thank our faculty, our benefit committee, our board, our staff that has worked tirelessly. They are rock stars for weeks. So thank you for being here. We're gonna draw some raffle right now, which I think is kind of fun because the prizes are fun. So
okay,
here we go.
Terry, here's how this works. Everybody who purchased a raffle ticket, we put your name on a spreadsheet that looks like this. So you can see every person that purchased a raffle ticket is here. We sold 142. How many did we sell? 133? Okay. 133. 42. 142 raffle tickets. And there are 142 numbers in this bowl. Terry, will you please select the winner of a date night with a $500 gift certificate to any Ethan Stoll restaurant in the Seattle area and Bet's Family Winery wine tasting? The person is who is on line number 8. Line number 8. You are the winner of our first raffle item. It is Ruth Howell. Nicely done. Congratulations, Ruth. Okay, put that one. Okay, now will you draw one more? Okay. This is the person who receives the Cozy Chic package.
You do.
This has everything you need, including designer coffee vessels from Mir, a pound of coffee from Boon Boona, I Want to Win, a mini fire pit from City Bonfires, a vibrant blanket from Pendleton, and a bottle of Knob Creek bourbon. I want this package. Okay, who is on? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
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 I'm just saying.
How'd you do that?
It's right here.
Who is on line 142? The last person to purchase a raffle ticket. Tim Pfeiffer, congratulations. Nicely done. Terry, the only other thing that we have to say to people is, on your way out, if you purchased items in our silent or live item auction, please take them with you on your way home. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, and we will see you next year for our Photographic Center Northwest Gala. Thank you, and good night.
Thank you. Oh my God. You're amazing. You did awesome.